everyone, this is Aditi and welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I will be sharing with you guys a few tips that I like to follow in order to maintain my own personal hygiene, and I would also urge you guys to follow those tips. Before going into those steps, I would like to first give you all a short backstory sort of. So a few months back I got two common warts on my thumb, because of which I went into this loop of searching about infections a lot, and because of that I got extremely paranoid about infections and germs. And I got to know that there are a few things that I can do in order to be more secure in terms of my own hygiene. So the first thing I did was to switch from a regular loofah to a silicone scrubber like this one. I will of course link it down below, but yeah, I learned that the loofahs, the regular plastic loofahs that we use, they have a lot of pores in it, right? So because of that reason, it becomes a very habitable environment for a lot of microorganisms, and it's not the best. So I started using this. It's reusable. What I mean by reusable is that you can literally use it for years. If you really want to disinfect it, you can just boil it in water. Nothing's gonna happen to it, and I think it's much more sustainable and much more hygienic. So another thing that I started doing was to allocate different towels for different things. For example, I have bigger towels for my body for after I take a shower, and then I have these small towels for my face and for my hands, and these are pure cotton waffle towels. I will of course link this again down in the description box, but these also come in very cute colors, plus they dry off very easily, which tells you that they are much more hygienic, because when there is moisture, there is a breeding ground for bacteria and other microorganisms and germs. So yeah, I really like to use these. I've been really enjoying these. To the next step, which goes hand in hand with the previous one. So weekly, what I like to do is I like to go a little extra and add Dettol in a tub of water, put all my towels, my hand towels, my face, my regular towels, my regular larger towels in a tub, and then just keep them in it for 15 to 20 minutes, and then just put it in the washing machine with my other clothes. This step ensures that the towels are disinfected properly. The next step is washing my hands after doing dishes. So if you clean your dishes by yourself, if you don't have any other help, then I would really urge you all to clean your hands properly with a hand wash after you do that, after you complete that chore, because trust me, the sponge that we use to clean our dishes, it is dangerous. It is a breeding ground for all the microorganisms and germs, and I would really urge you all to do that. I always make sure that I do that. The next step goes hand in hand with the previous one, which is moisturizing my hands properly to ensure that they are not dehydrated, they are not dry, rough. Because when you have really dry skin, like really dry hands on your skin, it creates very little cracks on your skin, which again is like an open door for, microorganisms, which can further cause infections. Okay, so the next thing, even I have started doing very recently. So I came across this brand UG's and their undergarment wash. It is a very nice product. I really like the smell also. It is very convenient for me. The main reason why I bought it was because it's very convenient. I just take half a pump of it. I just prefer to wash my undergarments with my own hands as soon as I take them off, because it just ensures that they are washed properly and immediately. And also, even if you don't have this particular product, it's fine. You can just use your regular liquid or your regular soap. I think the fact that you actually do it, that matters more. So the next thing that I like to do is use disinfectant wipes to wipe off surfaces like mobile phones or doorknobs, just to ensure that the surfaces I keep touching on a regular basis are clean and hygienic. Okay, so the last thing that I make sure that I do is to never keep certain items in the bathroom, like my razors or my towels. That is because, again, if there is a lot of moisture, which there is in a regular washroom, there is a lot of moisture, heat in there. Again, these things can become a very suitable environment for microorganisms to live in, and it can cause these products to be unhygienic for your use. And so I make sure that I never keep these items open in the washroom. So for the towels, what I like to do is, after I use them, I make sure I hang them for some time, preferably in sunlight, but if that's not possible, as it is, just make sure there is proper ventilation in that area. Coming to the razors, what I like to do is, after using them, I take them out from the bathroom and keep it aside in my room somewhere so they get enough air to dry off. Once they dry off, I just store them in my cupboard with my other body care products. So yes, that's about it. I really hope you guys found at least one or two points or steps that you could also incorporate in your life. It was the case, and if you enjoyed watching this video, please subscribe to my channel, give this video a like. Also make sure you press on that bell icon so that you get notified whenever I upload a video. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.